of your motherfucking comfort zone. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why you should get out of your comfort zone, see, most people, you're complacent. You feel that, and here's the thing, with getting out of your comfort zone, it's a form of fear. You are afraid to do something different. You are afraid to do something a little bit uncomfortable or out of your character. And here's what I mean. Getting out of your comfort zone is doing anything that makes you feel a little edgy. And it's easy to say to do it, and a lot of us don't, because a lot of times once you find something that works, you become comfortable with it. You don't want to move. But here's the benefit of getting out of your comfort zone. When you get out of your comfort zone, you learn something new. When you get out of your comfort zone, you expand your mind. You move ahead. Okay? For example, if you look at how my life kind of went, I was very shy growing up, and I wasn't able to approach girls until my early 20s. Some of y'all were approaching girls in 5th grade or younger, you know what I'm saying? And getting out of my comfort zone would have been approaching that girl, but I was always afraid that they were going to reject me. So one day I just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? No, actually I did it when I was 19. That's when I first approached the girl, and it fucking worked. And then I realized that I had the ability to pull a chick. You know what I'm saying? That's just a small example. There's other things like with my career. In the beginning, I was just a warehouse worker. That's all I did was warehouse work. I didn't have to talk to nobody. A lot of us are scared of sales and careers where you really have to interact with people, where you really have to get out there. You're just afraid to talk to people. Public speaking is like, it ranks highest fear out there, like bigger than death. Really? You know what I'm saying? People are just afraid, I guess, of what other people are going to think. And I remember my friend Samira. So I gave you a shout out, Samira. She said to me, yo, I'm making a lot of money waiting tables at this, place called Cracker Barrel. And I was like, yeah. And she told me how much she was making a week, and I was like, whoa. All right, get me the interview. I'll do the interview. So I go up there, and in my mind, I'm already scared. I'm scared to talk to people at tables. Like, I don't know you. Like, shit. So I get the interview. I get hired. I remember I was training. I remember my first time. I was scared as hell. I walked to the table, greeted them, took their order, walked away, and was like, that was it? That's it? Shit, I can do this. That's what I'm saying. My mind expanded, my pocket expanded, and I started moving ahead. And then from there, I went back to basically warehouse work, but which really exactly wasn't a step back, it was a step up in money. My boy Jay Lightsey, he was working at Pepsi. So he hooked me up with a job there. So I was making more money there than waiting tables. But then Pepsi went on strike. And when Pepsi went on strike, I know about strike pay. I wasn't making no motherfucking money. So then I said, well, I need something that's gonna make me money. And I at the time with Pepsi, my bills were getting out of hand anyway. My mom had just died, and I needed a way to make more money so I could get my own place. So went right up to the car dealership, the Cherry Hill motherfucking Triplex. Went up there, and shit, I was scared to death. Got the interview. They liked my attitude, trained me. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, selling cars, because you sitting there talking to people, you gotta convince somebody it's the right car for them. They drive the car, you get back, you gotta talk numbers with them, you gotta talk their credit, family situations. It's crazy. But getting out of that comfort zone, I learned so much from selling cars. That's ridiculous. When I went to the security company that I'm with currently, I was destroying it when I came in. I hit the ground running. And people were kind of like, damn, this kid's good. I hit the ground running. You learn so much by just stepping out of your comfort zone, y'all. That's ridiculous. You know, like, y'all, some of you are so afraid and introverted. Check this out. Why don't you try this little exercise? Why don't you just try saying hello to someone that you don't know once a day? And then move it up to twice a day. You're walking down the street. How you doing? Just do that. That's it. You know what I mean? Make eye contact. How you doing? You never know. It might be someone that's willing to talk to you. Like, hey, I'm doing just fine. Hey, you know, ain't this weather crazy? You know, you never know. Fellas, it could be a chick. How you doing? You know, she might want to talk. She might think you look good. All of a sudden, y'all get into a conversation. You got her number. Boom. You don't know what's going to happen. Listen, I got two buddies, two friends of mine, and they are literally like brothers to me. And I've been telling them to get out of their comfort zone for years, because they're at a job where they don't really make that much money. You know, sometimes you know, like one of them, he got more kids than others, so he'd be like, you know, getting extra jobs and shit sometimes, and I just be like, yeah. And even their cousin, like, I'm real cool with his cousin too. He's like a brother to me too, and this brother, you know, he works for PSE&G. He got his thing going. You know, he's doing his thing, making like twice to three times as much as they were making. You know, we were all warehouse workers at one time, but these two refused to leave because they're comfortable. And both me and the other dude know, and we know that they got the potential to do what he's doing and more, but they just won't. It's like they're that scared. And, you know, fuck it, I put it out there, you know what I mean? I ain't name nobody, but they see the video, they know who I'm talking about. Brothers, you're my brothers. You got way more potential than what you're working with. Both of you can make way more money and be way more happy. Get out your motherfucking comfort zone. That's coming from me, your other brother, alright? So, like I'm saying, y'all, get out of your comfort zone, expand your mind. I started reading books. I hated to read because reading actually makes me tired. And, you know, so I would never do it. And, you know, it wasn't because I couldn't read. You know, some people, because they have a hard time reading. I started reading, I was just like, God damn. And, you know, this one professional speaker that I was listening to, he said leaders are always readers. He said, you know, that's the reason, I don't know why. He said, you ever notice whenever you see something on TV, and TV imitates life, it really does. You go on, you watching TV, and say it's like, I don't know, there's these people trying to solve a mystery. And then they have to go find the rich, the wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy. The wealthy man that lives in the house on the hill. And they walk in and they say, hello, we'd like to speak to Mr. Magnus. And they say, right this way, sir. Mr. Magnus is in his study. Mr. Magnus, you have visitors. He's got his head in a book, and he's got walls of a library in his fucking study. It's because leaders are always readers. They're always expanding their motherfucking minds. And that's what y'all gotta learn to do. You gotta read something a day. Whether it's an interesting article in a newspaper or something, you gotta read. It's not about to read the exercise of the reading. It's about expanding your mind. Make sure it's here's the thing too, for y'all that love fiction, there's nothing wrong with reading fiction. But I never read fiction because to me, fiction isn't helpful. I always like to read self-help books, you know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, let me show y'all this shit. I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers right now. And right now, there's all this crazy shit on my bookshelf here. But if you see right here, like, okay, look, I got the Rainmaker. That's about sales. That's about making it rain, motherfucker. That's about bringing in all the money, making it rain. But if you see here, you know, I got the Natural Cures book. I got the Deck Cures book. I got, move my deer antler velvet here. I got the owner's manual, the owner's manual. I got the Master of Sales, the Sales Bible. You know what I'm saying? I got Strength Finder 2.0, which I recommend you get. I recommend you get all of these, because all these books help me, man.
Your Magic Power to Be Rich. It's got Think and Grow Rich, the Magic Ladder to Success, the Master Keys to Riches. It's got all these things. The number one rule that's about stock trading. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you go up here. You know what I'm saying? I got all these other books. That's all about health and money and relaxation for stress. I got all this shit. It's all about self-help. Because I want to become my own Batman. I want to become the most powerful version of me, motherfuckers. Get out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I expect to sooner or later ascend to my higher self. While that man may sound a little crazy or whatever, I don't care what y'all think. Because a lot of you got your head in the fucking clouds or in the fucking sand. You got to expand your mind. Get out of your comfort zone in all areas. All areas. Do something a little bit different. And you're going to learn. Trust me on this. Talk to y'all later.